All right, day 39. Gonna be in the 40s before you know it. Then the 50s, then the 60s, and then what?
You fall and you break, you got battles to take on, but you figure it out, yeah. You fall and you break, you got changes to make now.
Well, if I had my way right now, I would just blow the entire world up. Not really. I got up and woke up an hour early, then stayed in bed, just trying to sleep, and then got up 40 minutes late. And I got up and I went out and I walked instead of running or anything. And the walk was nice, it was really nice, but I got home and I was like, man, I just feel low energy. Like my eyes won't open. I'm like, I just have no energy. And I'm feeling hungry. I'm like, I ate that New York strip, all that lamb last night, and you're telling me I'm hungry? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I use energy, so I don't know. I think one of my greatest problems in my life is just stress and stress management. Yeah, there's just a lot of moving pieces and a lot of fear of the unknown and those type of things. And I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this. And I try to simplify my life and it's just out of control. And it's like today I just feel like I want to lay down and watch a movie, take a nap, give myself some rest, but I'm gonna go to work. It shouldn't be too crazy today, but you never know. I was getting message after message after message last night about, I need this done, I need this done, can you do this, can you do this? I was like, oh my goodness. Thank you for the opportunity to earn money and feed my family. I'm gonna have bacon, beef, and eggs. Actually, I should throw some butter in there and just make it quadfecta. It's like the trifecta, but it's the quadfecta because it's 4 things: beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. My son's looking at me and I was like, I thought maybe I can't count to 4. All right, 3 pieces of bacon. It seems like this just wants to be 6 ounces of beef. This beef is actually sous vide from yesterday. So it's technically cooked to, medium rare. Well, there's like, everyone's zooming through here. Bacon, beef. My wife is actually headed to the doctor to get her patch test off her back because she had a patch test for allergies. I have a feeling that she might have some slight allergies, but I think she's allergic to stress and worry. And if you watch this, hon, don't worry about it. You'll be all right. I literally had to wait for all my kids to get their food. Egg burritos, egg and cheese burritos, almost every day. And then now I'm in here trying to get my food done, and then they're like trying to rush through here to do their dishes, and it's agitating me because I'm tired. Thanks for the therapy session. It was just nice to be able to say that out loud. Hard is not the same as bad, and that's good. Does this actually need butter? You need something, babe? Put a couple teaspoons butter in here. Finish it off with 4 eggs. I don't know if I said it yesterday, but I bought 16 packs of 18 packs of eggs. The pasture raised eggs, and it killed me in my heart to spend $5 each. It's like, I'm poor. I'm not rich. That's how my mind is thinking. It's like, dude, you're poor. Buy the cheaper eggs. You got a lot of kids. Buy the cheaper eggs. But I'm trying it. We'll see how it goes. Because if I just continue thinking the way I've always thought, I'll just stay there. But sometimes I feel like I was less stressed when I lived on the streets. Life was simple back then. You did whatever you had to do, and that was that. Now I gotta consider other people. All right, well, hopefully I will find just a better attitude. Man, I felt good when I woke up, but sometimes you just have low energy moments. Maybe this fat bomb will help me. But I just feel like I'm eating all the time. I mean, I guess I gotta eat. Still my daughter's plate because she's still in bed because she's 14 and she thinks she doesn't have to get up anymore. And they're taking the week off from school, homeschool. So yeah, all right, I'll take a picture of this and I will see you guys later and we'll see how I feel. I actually feel better just talking things out loud. Still low energy, but the prospect of eating this food helps also. I'm not only the owner of the Hair Club for Men, or how does it go? I'm not only the user of the Hair Club for Men, I'm the owner. Or is it the other way around? Who knows? Salt and Soul. Got my free sample of Element. Yes, I use my link and I get free samples. Watermelon, chocolate, raw, grapefruit. So this is what I can have for now. Are you in pain?
I'm in a lot of pain.
My wife can't even use a shopping cart without hitting a crack and flipping it in a parking lot. I should just be quiet before I get in trouble. She hurt herself. All right, so for dinner, I'm gonna do exactly what I had for dinner yesterday. New York strip and some lamb. It was good. And I was surprised that after I was done eating that, and then I woke up this morning that I was hungry still, because it seemed like a lot of meat, but there's not a lot of meat on that lamb. So it was probably 1.5 pounds of meat, so. But I think this New York strip is a little bit bigger, so I might have to weigh it. We're getting ready to clear out the refrigerator from all the random food, so you got 12,000 different dinners here. The weather's actually nice enough that the kids can play outside / break stuff. This is they're breaking stuff face.
Can I also have that?
Ooh, 16.6, yeah, it's a pound New York strip. And the lamb, it says it's 19 ounces. Yeah, more like 9. Got a message today from Ricky. You know who you are. If you're on any groups anywhere, he posts on there. But you sent me a message saying that I need to try
Mommy, can we watch a show?
dried onions and dried garlic. It's like he's trying to push these foods on me. He's like, it's delicious. Thanks, Ricky. Thanks. Oh, I'm over here eating beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. I've had it before. But yeah, especially after eating clean for a long time, you try some food like that, some spice. If you like it, it'll be the best thing you ever had in your life. So if you moderate, just have it every once in a while, it might be amazing. Salted again, even though it's been in that sous vide machine. And salted, because I know my body. All right, this will sear pretty quick. That's not for the camera, that's for my wife. I'm not just talking to you, duh. I was having some negative thoughts today about this diet. It's like some day it doesn't bother me, then other days when like my energy level's low, I'm a little bit tired. I start thinking like, man, when I'm done with this, I can eat other things. But like what? Try some minced garlic and some minced onions. Well, yeah, that's the one thing, I've said it before. Like when you do challenges, you have to be really careful about that pendulum swinging the other way, where you're like, I did all this hard work and now I earned something. That's how I operate. I start earning things. It's like I need to come up with a plan. I keep saying I need to come up with a plan. What are my goals? What's my plan? And even if it's ridiculous to a certain degree, but it's attainable, at least you think it's attainable, then it's okay. Like in hindsight, maybe you realize that it wasn't the best, or there's some things you missed, that's okay. But try to make it something you think is attainable, but even if you don't make it, that's okay. But I don't really need to eat off the carnivore diet. Like I don't need to have a bunch of carbs and sugars, and nor have I. But my wife is eating some hummus. I'm like, man, dipping my steak in some hummus would be really good. And for the hardliners, that's a no-go. But for me, I feel like I'm a hardliner, but I also am a realist or self-deluded. Like having a little bit of something every once in a while shouldn't derail me. For some people it might, for other people it doesn't. But how do you know what that is unless you go through some of the pain and suffering involved in making mistakes? But then some people will be like, well, you shouldn't tell a crackhead to smoke crack. Like, yeah, but carb addicts that just try a little bit of carbs. Well, not all carbs are probably as addictive. Not everything is probably triggering. I was having a conversation about that with somebody today. Like, they're like, oh, they're just having a hard time. I've done keto and I've done this and I just can't stick with it. I'm like, well, find a version that you can stick with. And if it's leading you to health and you're not having issues, then continue it and readjust if you find that it's not serving you well, because it's about your health. Those look good. Oh yeah, nice and maillarded. You want to see that up close? Here you go. Oh yeah. Meat, it's what's for dinner. My neighbors probably think I'm crazy. I mean, everyone on the internet does, so that's good. But just, I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like I'd probably lose some people and subscribers and all that kind of stuff. Like if I'm not like a hardline, only carnivore diet, only beef, salt, and water, maybe eggs if you're a wuss for the rest of your life, or else. But that's not necessarily realistic for everybody. Now, if you like to wipe your butt with a washcloth and, you know, to save a couple bucks, maybe that's you. That was probably mean. I just watched myself say that on that last video. But it's not 100% necessary for everybody. But a lot of things are necessary, and you have to know what those are. You've got to find out what they are. And what are hard lines, what are soft lines, what are never, you know, no-go zones. But we do that in life. We do that in life. And when it comes to food, it is one of the most complicated things, because we have to eat to live. We need food to live. If we don't eat, we will die. So being a hard line, black and white, having a black and white hard line mindset is, in my mind, gonna end up being foolish to a certain degree. With that being said, go for it, because I did it. That first 90 days on the carnivore diet, I had a little bit of mushrooms that I grew. Other than that, nothing. And then I did so well on it that I didn't even want to eat anything else. I didn't want to go back to the other guy, and I still don't. So I learned some stuff about myself, and now I can never go back. I'm a different guy. And when I say never, yeah, I don't know. You know, maybe you lose a family member or a pet, or get injured, or do something happens and it triggers you. Well, then you'll find out more about yourself, and then you'll grow. That's why I was telling the guy I work with today that some of these things that he thinks that are hard at our job, I'm like, well, I did this by myself without help for years. And I remember going to this house, and this is a true story, and I had to clean out this house that was like an hour away on one of the coldest days of the year in a truck that had no heat, and I was freezing. I remember having my coat over my legs, and I got to the place, and everything was in a basement, so I had to bring it up the stairs, and then a ton of it I had to take out the back through 2 feet of snow over and over and over. And I remember just feeling like I was gonna fall over and just wanted to cry. And I think about that, I never want to do that again, for one. But that was me learning what I'm made of, the strength that I have, what I could actually get through, even though I didn't think I could do it. And I didn't give up because I could not give up. So I need that exact same mindset when it comes to my diet. I can give up. No, I can't give up. I can't give up. It's not an option. And even if I momentarily feel like I can't do it and lose it, I know that I have to continue. You can't just give up. All right, I'll take a picture of this, but there's my lamb and New York strip. For the internet, I do this all for the internet. No, I'm doing it for my health, Jack Wagon. What? Who would you call him Jack Wagon? Day 39, crushed it. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll have energy to work out tomorrow. But as the day went on, and definitely after I ate breakfast, yeah, I felt great. No lunch today, but I had to work. But now I'm eating again, and I found some energy and I hang out with my kids tonight. My mom does whatever she wants because it's mama night. Gotta let those mamas do some stuff. All right, later, bye. It's a little sketchy leaving my food out there. Some dog / falcon might come and take it.
No, not me.
Are you guys waiting patiently for me to eat?
Are we waiting?
Are you guys waiting patiently? Okay. Can you guys wait? I have to go poop too, so I'll be back. That was, you hear my kid said, have fun taking a dump. Yeah, maybe I am a bad parent. I can't believe you guys are watching this. I'm not talking to my family, I'm talking to the internet.
Obviously.
Duh.